To Tyler Stock, ladies and gentlemen, today is October the 27th, 2021, and we're going to be talking about some NXT's Halloween Havoc. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the host of The Wheel was Chucky. I just spit everywhere. Ew. Nasty me. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got Chucky being the host of Halloween Havoc. Not much of LA Knight. Grayson Waller was doing the Halloween Havoc as well. But we do have a debut of the Usos brother. I forgot his last name. But we got LA Knight and Grayson Waller was dressed as the same creature as a vampire. And they were bickering. They were just bickering. Because LA Knight had card problems. I guess Grayson Waller had made card problems for LA Knight. And then Solo came out and looks like LA Knight was scared. So he shoved Grayson to Solo and Solo just beat the living hell. Well, he did some punches onto Grayson Waller and threw him out of the ring. And LA Knight just ran away like a big baby. But ladies and gentlemen, I think the haunted house between Carmelo Hayes and Trick and Dexter Lumis and his father-in-law, Johnny Gargano, was a funny thing. I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was a haunted house like every kid wants to do. If they're not scared of little creatures, scary things. I've been in some haunted houses when I was a kid. I remember that. But, ladies and gentlemen, these haunted houses, I don't know, it's better than what happened last year with all the zombies, because the zombie makeup did not look like real zombies. I don't know, but we got Andrew Chase was in there. He got eaten by zombies. We got some creatures. We had a dead kid. It was funny when Carmelo says he thought it was Johnny. I guess Johnny is that small. And then he picked him up and he says, "Oh, it's just a dead kid." And then Trick says, "Just a dead kid?" But he's alive. So technically he's not dead. This is Halloween. I'm not talking about, he's not real dead, guys. It was Halloween, okay? YouTube. Talking about a TV show. But ladies and gentlemen, but they found the North American title and they got attacked by, they attacked the zombies and then they got attacked by Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis to end the whole thing. But we heard that next week we will have a tag team match, Johnny Gargano and Dexter Lumis to versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Well, it's going to be interesting to watch, to see in that match. I do like this team between Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano. Dexter Lumis is the replacement of Austin Theory because he's on Raw, and now Dexter Lumis is the son-in-law of Johnny Gargano. But how better can he be without his wife being there? Because remember, his wife is at home because she's pregnant. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how good Johnny Gargano is going to be all by himself. He was good back then, but remember when he was turned heel, it's always been him and Candice. And when it was the Way, it was him and Candice, Austin Theory, and Indy Hartwell. Now he's all by himself with the Way faction. There's no more Candice LeRae until she makes a return. So we don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, no more segments that happened. Let's get to the matches. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 4 championships on the line. And we got some new champions. And ladies and gentlemen, it was interesting. And we got a return. So ladies and gentlemen, the first match to spin the wheel. But we already spin the wheel, I believe, last week. It will be Toxic Attraction. It will be JC Jane and Gigi Dolan. I believe that's their names. JC Jane gives me a little mix up with another girl. I forgot her name, but she messed me up a little bit. I always forget who's in the Toxic Attractions. I always think it's somebody else. not Jacy Jayne. I know Gigi Dolan and Mandy Rose is in it, but Jacy Jayne is always messing me up here. But ladies and gentlemen, we have Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne will be versing Indy Hartwell and Pereza Porata versus Io Shirai and Zoe Stark in a triple threat ladder match. I know they had a different name for it. Scarecrow ladder match? Something like that? I don't know. I know it's something Halloween related. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. But ladies and gentlemen, I wish they did more of the decorate the ring and the like Halloween colors. Everything was like in the graffiti logos and all that stuff. There was no red robes or orange robes or anything with black in it. It was a little upsetting. Last year they went all crazy about it, and now even the commentary wasn't dressing up. Well, Beth Phoenix was dressed up, but not Big Joseph. He was Waldo last time. I forgot what Wade Barrett was, but I know he dressed up, and now they're not dressed up. They're wearing suits. I think Big Joseph was wearing a leather jacket or something like that. I don't know what the heck he was supposed to be. But ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was a pretty decent match, ladder match, and they did destroy each other. But the winner of that match and your new NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Toxic Attraction. Gigi Dolan and Jacy Jayne gets the win, and they are your new Tag Team Champions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Joe Gacy will be versing Malik Blade. I always say his name wrong until I heard Joe Gacy how he said his name. It's Malik Blade, not Malik. Malik Blade. And ladies and gentlemen, during the match, they had a security camera of a guy that looks like Michael Myers, but he wasn't wearing a Michael Myers mask. He was that guy that always comes out with Joe Gacy, and he's creepy. He gives people chills. And then when we saw Malik Blade was outside the ring, and then the cameraman was so low, we just saw legs jumping over the camera and looking right at Malik Blade. And then I forgot what his name is. And then he grabs the throat of this Malik Blade. I don't know how it's not a disqualification when he put his hands on a competitor, and Joe Gacy still did not get disqualified. And then Joe Gacy told this guy, I forgot his name, I can't really remember his name now. Wasn't it like Parker or Hardwood, something? I forgot his name. He says, you don't need to do this, and he let go of him. He calmed him down, and then Joe Gacy gets the win. And then he told the bald guy, the creepy bald guy, you could trust me, and they walked away. Then we had the Diamond Mines Open Challenge. It could be against Ivy Nile, almost forgot her name now, the Creed Brothers, or with Roderick Strong. Odyssey Jones came out and he says he wants Roderick Strong. We definitely know it's not for the Cruiserweight title because he's not 205 pounds. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was a pretty decent match. Odyssey Jones is pretty good in the ring. I enjoy his stuff. The winner of that match was Roderick Strong. Then we have Mandy Rose versus Raquel Gonzalez for the NXT Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, Chucky spin the wheel, and it was a trick or treat street fight. These ladies used everything they could. Even Raquel Gonzalez had an entrance. She rode her motorcycle into the arena, and then, ladies and gentlemen, this match was brutal for both ladies. We saw tables. We saw a lot of things, and then we saw a Grim Reaper coming out. I think it was a Grim Reaper. I think that's what they call it. I know the commentary calls it a masked woman or some creepy figure. I think it was a Grim Reaper, and then this Grim Reaper just whacked Raquel Gonzalez with a shovel. And Mandy Rose with a knee to the face. 1, 2, 3. the winner of that match, and your new NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose. Her first ever championship that she ever won. Wow. So Toxic Attraction has all the women's championships in one night. And then the Grim Reaper was revealed as the returning of Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, people thought she was going to go to the main roster, but she stays on NXT. I don't think she ever stood foot into the NXT 2.0 ring until now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Imperium versus MSK, and Chucky did it again. He spun the wheel, and it was a lumberjack, something about Halloween, I know that. It was a lumberjack match with every single wrestler was wearing their costumes. And some reason, Ikeman and Jiro was wearing amateur wrestling gear. Singlets. I guess they're trying to make fun of the Creed brothers. But at the end, we just saw all the lumberjacks attacking each other multiple times. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and your new NXT Tag Team Champions, the Imperium. Man, you know how sad it is now because Trey Miguel just won the X Division title. Now his former tag team friends lost their tag team titles the week after when Trey won the X Division title, because say the whole Rascals has titles, now they don't. But at least they won all three. Won big titles in a big company like Impact Wrestling and WWE. Congrats for those three. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the NXT title. Is this another title change? Tommaso Ciampa versus Braun Breaker, and it was a brutal match. Even Braun Breaker was bleeding. They even rip out the padding of the outside the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, with multiple sliding knees to the skull, the winner of that match, and still your NXT champion, Tommaso Ciampa. He gets to win, and he's still your champion. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow, because AEW is back on Wednesdays. Thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. See you guys tomorrow for AEW's results. I believe the Eliminator is coming back, and we got some multiple tag teams. Of course, the Elite will be in the match. We got the TBS tournament still continuing with Shida versus Serena Deeb. I guess Shida could make a 50th win. I think it was 50, right? 50th win. Still could happen. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye!